like I said, try to get a boot with over 100 dex. Try to get it with intelligence, and it's up to you whether you want to get strength or vitality. So I chose strength just because it is cheaper than vitality, or a significant amount of vitality. Um, and also things to pay attention to when you're choosing your boot: try to get 78 or more all resistance, and try to get 6% on melee attacks. They're a little bit overlooked, but they come in handy later on, especially when you're trying to figure out your effective health points. They actually add up, so pay attention to those. Sometimes they're underpriced. So yeah, this one for 3.5 million, really underpriced, especially with over 100 decks. Um, picked up my shoulders next. Wanted to get the cheap stuff over with, just to see how much budget I had to work with. This one for 3 mil, pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, it had great base armor roll. You're looking at 800 armor from this piece alone. Um, 230 intelligence, pretty standard for the price. And I like the throw-in stat, 97 dex. That's gonna stack up pretty nice. So, got some of those body parts. Next, chose my pants. So, gotta go with Blackthorns here. Luckily, the all resistance wasn't too expensive. But the thing is, you can go wrong really easily by picking up an all resistance pants with 300-ish life on hit. You really have to pay close attention to the life on hit stat here. It's going to be vital, and you're going to need every single point of it, especially later on when you guys start stacking DPS. Yeah, and the random stat, of course, I was looking for double intelligence, double vitality roll, but way out of my price range. I was looking for armor, again, way out of my price range. Poison resist, can't say much about that. So mainly this thing sold me with the good life on hit for 10 million. So okay, so I decided, here's another decision point. You either have to get Lacunis or you have to get max attack speed amulet. So in my defense, I thought I could make up the vitality and defensive points on the amulet easier than I could by finding a set of rare bracers to offset the crit damage that I'm going to lose off my amulet. So I ended up choosing Lacunis. I don't like it because it doesn't have all resistance, but I went as budget conscious as I could by picking up a decent pair of 9% Lacunis with some armor. 9.5 million. It's okay. It's alright. I wish it had all resistance, but I'm not gonna pay double for 20 all resist. So try to save the money for something else here. So I decided to go crit damage on the amulet instead of attack speed. Alright, so I ended up going for a force after that, but I was outbid. I'm actually pretty happy that I got outbid, because I was bidding for a pretty high damage one, but not ending up getting it. I ended up choosing a weaker one, but at a much lower price. And I really wanted vitality, but life percentage is a overlooked stat that no one really looks for. And this one was pretty good for its price range. Again, I'm looking for max attack speed. The near max crit chance was a good little bonus too. Not thrilled about the intelligence roll, but 12 million to over 250 average damage. It's not bad. I'll just take that one. See, this is the other one I was bidding on. 120 vitality, 270 average damage, but it was way too expensive. It got bid up. So that's okay. I'm actually happy about that. I didn't win that. Okay, so on to the amulet. So I picked up this little bad boy. Again, price conscious. Not really anything too much better in the 30 or 40 range. So I just chose to pick something up in the 20 range. I needed some vitality. And the armor is not bad. I wish it had 360, but 169 is okay. 64% crit damage. That's good DPS boost. 9.5 crit chance. Needed that. And vitality. So for 20 million, it's about right. And my gloves. Again, I spent a lot of time looking for gloves. I really want to get taskers. I was juggling the idea of no all resist taskers, but I didn't want to give up the all resist slot. It's too important, and especially if I want this build to be able to handle some decent monster power, you need some all resist. So don't forget to stack the all resist on as many slots as you guys can. So this pair of gloves here, max attack speed, had to get it. I love the max crit chance. 64 all resist, that's okay. It's kind of like a cheaper tasker, but not as good, of course. It doesn't have the socket, it doesn't have the armor, but for a fraction of the price, 38 million. Not many comparables out there, even close in the price range. So it's hard to price it, but I think I did okay. And the witching hour I'm actually using from my 50 million build. So a $10 million witching hour. That just about cuts it at the 250 mark. It left me with enough money to buy some vitality gems. So all said and done with the 3 vitality gems and all this gear. Oh, and I picked a Stormcrow. Of course I picked a Stormcrow. 5.5 million. Look for a high life on hit. This time I went crit chance, 5.5 million. The other stats are pretty good, in the high 90s, 100s, 10 arcane power. So all said and done, 240, pretty good. Hit my target. 10 million left over for the happy person who's gonna be wearing this. Actually, I would like to say thanks to Dobie for letting me build this set for him. He actually commissioned me and paid me up front to build it for him. I think he's gonna be pretty happy. So I'm gonna strap this on, let you guys know the stats, and we're gonna go for a little run and see how this guy does. Okay, thanks.